Hello, and welcome to Talking with Chivalry. I am your host, Antoine, and thank you for tuning in. Today's topic will be about experiences and lessons and how to retrain our thoughts around them. Now, some people may feel that if they attempt a goal and, in their opinion, not successful with it, then they may feel discouraged. Or that if their trial does not turn out to be that of someone else is deemed to be successful, then that is a fail. Now, while it is normal to feel down about that, it may be helpful to know that you have just learned a lesson. You have just learned one way that may not work for you in order to accomplish your own goals. So let me begin by saying that is the looking at the glass half full analogy, so to speak. This could be because of the result of such a phrase as trial and error. Now, why is that? Why must we feel that if we don't complete a goal during a trial that it is determined a failure? Do we not notice that we have just learned one way that needs adjusting or a new direction? Have we not gained experience as a result of trying and obtain knowledge as well as awareness? To answer those questions, I would say that going through life, we're going to come across situations where we will either feel that we have accomplished our goal or have completely failed. Without being trained to self reflect and examine our choices, most of us will continue to think like this. And that's not a bad thing. It is just that's what we were led to believe is the standard. But what if the standard can be taught to be a trial and experience or success in adjusting instead? An example to illustrate my point would be as teaching a child to tie their own shoe. Now, this may seem like a simple illustration for us, but it is a major accomplishment for the child. It may be frustrating for both parties because of the steps involved to accomplish the goal. You, as the teacher, trying to show the child how to do something that you may have been doing for years. The child, as the student, trying to learn the steps from someone that is extremely advanced within a few minutes. So the first few attempts, the child may not complete the knot exactly the way you are explaining it, and that is okay. But by trial and experience, there we go with adding that into our mix, trial and experience, trial and experience. The child will learn a way to tie their own shoe in their own style. They may undoubtedly feel that your way was too difficult, and through the trials, they have gained enough experience to form a knot that works for them. A simple knot that won't come unloose as easily while running or playing. So they are successful, maybe not in our way, but in their own way, they are successful. The experiences that we gain from our own trials, attempts, efforts, or challenges are the necessities or measuring tape that we need in order to know that we've accomplished our goals. And by attempting a challenge and not getting the results that you would like, you're kind of telling yourself that that is not the direction that you're searching for. So your next attempt will lead in another direction. And if that direction doesn't work either, then you will continue with the challenge with different methods until you feel you've accomplished the goal that you were seeking. Now, the point of this session is to bring attention to the fact that trial and error should not be your standard going forward. We must and we need to train our minds to learn from our attempts, gain the experience, and try a different method if the results that you seek are not yielded. Every attempt at a challenge is a success, whether you reach your goal or not. Just by moving in that direction, you are a success. So going forward, we're going to call it trial and experience. Trial and experience. So say it and write it down a few times. Trial and experience. And don't expect this to be an overnight transition because self-reflection is a critical tool to add to your arsenal. A skill like this, will take some time to master, but you are going to be a success the moment you begin to take on that challenge. Now, with that being said, I do want to thank you again for tuning into this podcast, Talking with Chivalry. I really do, really do, really do appreciate it. So stay strong, stay resilient, and keep fighting for a better you. Thank you.